Hi everybody, I'm Rick Bush. I'm here to teach you a little course on Certified Negotiation Expert right here in the Rennie organization. I'm an MCNE, so I went through the Master Training. I would recommend that. It's a great training and really help you in your business. All right, just a quick course on one term, one issue you're going to run into. Unfortunately, more often than not, when you have a property for sale. Let's start out with a 400K property. And you got to say the seller side, doesn't really matter. And we have buyer coming in at 350K. So it's quite a distance apart there. Say the seller comes in to say 375, takes 25 grand off the top. Buyer comes in around 360, leaves this little area right here. That's 15,000. That's quite a bit to negotiate out. Can be done. It's use the techniques in the book. You've probably been working on collaboration, negotiation skills. Sometimes you get to this point, those don't work anymore. So you get to this point, start working on things like repairs. In Florida, we use like as-is contract most of the time. It just seems to be the main one people are using now. Seller doesn't have to pay for anything. Buyer doesn't expect them to pay for anything. So the buyer wants a little bit better price because they know there could be some repairs. So they kind of try to get the price a little lower. Let's say you work out a deal and you end up at 375. Great. So now, deal's done, go to contract, everything's great. 15-day inspection period. The inspection finds radon. It occurs naturally everywhere. A little higher than the 4 millibars or picobars. So it's up to 5 or 6, maybe 7. Buyer wants it mitigated. Seller says, no, it's an as-is contract, you take it as is. Seller says, well, I'm not going to pay the title insurance, which in this case would be probably about $1,500, maybe a little more. So he's got his $1,500 over here, another $1,500 over here for the mitigation. You got an impasse right now. This is where you can start working on your skills. Say, okay, tell you what, seller, if you go ahead and pay for the mitigation, I'll have the buyer pay for the title insurance. So each are paying $1,500, so $3,000. Deal is done. A lot of times it doesn't work that way. Buyer says, no, I'm not paying anymore. Seller says, no, I'm not repairing anything. Okay, that is what we call a BATNA. Not Batman, BATNA. It stands for Best Alternative to Not Agree. When you're at that best alternative to not agree, that's your walk away phase. Deal's over, you can walk away. Usually when you walk away, emotions get in, buyer really wants the house, seller really wants to sell it. Sometimes that works great and people just go ahead and finish the deal. They pay their sides, everything's good. If you get down to the point where the buyer says, I'll pay $1,000. Seller says, I'm not going to pay more than, say, $1,000 here. So you got like another $1,000 gap in between. If you're a professional real estate agent, $1,000 is not a big deal. Just negotiate with the other side. You throw $500 in, get the deal done, move on to the next one. But if you can't get to that spot where the buyer or the seller are paying enough in your $3,000 or $4,000 piece or something like that, the BATNA is maybe your best way to go. You run into this quite a bit, especially with the as-is contracts, because nobody wants to do anything. Now I have a clause in the full contract that I use, which saves the buyer or the seller, whoever I got the contract with, thousands of dollars in just how you write the clause into the contract. I won't tell you that on this video. You'll have to go to the CME class to learn that, because it's my secret and I will share it with you for the C&Es, but not right here. That's all for right now. I'm Rick Bush, MC&E. Hope to see you next time.